Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite travel agent, coming to you live for our Friday News Live show on Friday, June 28th, 2019, for all the travel news you can use. So let's get started. There's a ton of news today, and in fact, Disney just released the food booth menus for the Food and Wine Festival today as well. So that kind of added on to what I have to tell you. This is my new painting, my Thomas Kincaid Little Mermaid painting I got on a cruise ship. I really like it. Okay, so I thought it would be a pretty background for today's news. All right, so I promised last Friday that I was going to tell you about this new package that came out this week on Tuesday officially from Disney. It's called My First Disney Getaway Package. And it's for families of preschoolers, so kids who are not school age, because the time that this package is good for, August and September, is after school starts for most school districts. So it's for parents of preschoolers after school starts in a slow season, so August and September. It will include quite a variety of things. So it's a taste, is what they're calling it, of Walt Disney World with little ones who still believe in magic at a getaway package price of $999 for a family of 3. So the kid would need to be between the ages of 3 and 9. Obviously, they're going to be a preschool age child if they're going during school time. It's going to be favorite and classic attractions at Magic Kingdom Park and Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, including the Teacups, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Triceratops Spin. The opportunity to meet Disney character friends from beloved movies and TV shows, including Disney princesses, Mickey Mouse, and his friends. And staying in a Disney resort hotel immersing the guests in the magic, giving you access to complimentary benefits to maximize your time, including extra magic hours, access to Disney Fast Pass Plus, and complimentary transportation, which everyone gets that books a package on property. So for $999, the sample price is based on 2 adults and 1 child and includes a 2-night stay at a select Disney All-Star Resort in a standard view room, meaning it will not be the one closest to the transportation. 2 park magic ticket. So this is a 1 day at Magic Kingdom Park ticket, and it'll also give you 1 day at Animal Kingdom theme park, not the same day, 2 different days. 1 stroller rental per ticket per day, and if you happen to have 2 preschoolers, they will give you a double stroller. 1 merchandise bag, which includes a Mickey Mouse plush, an autograph book and pen, My First Visit Mickey ears, and a reusable bag. All items are subject to availability and could be replaced with a similar item if they run out. We can book this starting now through September 24th for arrivals most Sunday through Wednesday nights. So this is during the week, Sunday through Wednesday nights from August 11th through September 25th of 2019. This is a package. All elements in the package must be included. So that is what they released on Tuesday. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Again, it's really targeted at parents of preschoolers, okay, who want to go experience the Disney magic without getting in the crowds of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So that's why your ticket is only good for Magic Kingdom 1 day and Animal Kingdom 1 day. It's including that stroller rental for you, and you're at an all-star resort during the week, a Sunday through a Wednesday night, in a standard view room, meaning you will not be close to transportation. You're going to be walking a little ways to get to the main building and transportation, okay? So wanted you to be aware of all that. Plus, they're going to give you a little swag bag. So it's literally just, I think it's a 3-night stay max. So that is what that package is. If you're interested, let me know. All right, this is exciting news, and I'm excited because now I get to experience it. Soarin' Over California has been extended through August 31st in Disneyland California Adventure due to guest popularity. Woohoo! So now I get to do it. Yay, the original. All right, next bit of news is Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian Cruise Line used to have the Norwegian Sun and the Norwegian Sky that would have free unlimited beverage packages as part of your 3 to 5 day Bahamian weekend type cruise. It used to just be included. And it was called Premium Plus Open Bar. Now that's not going to be available on those sailings anymore after September 1st. And after July 1st, you can no longer book them. So if you already had one booked, they will honor your free unlimited bar up through September 1st, but after that, you will no longer have that as an option on those sailings. You will have the free at sea, and the unlimited bar is one of the options you can choose on free at sea, so you could choose to do that, but it will not be automatically included on the Sun and the Sky Norwegian cruise sailings. So just wanted to let you know that. The Freedom at Sea sale includes up to 5 free offers fleet-wide, and it now includes the free unlimited beverage package as one of the 5 free things, since they're no longer offering it automatically on those sailings. So that is good for this week, July 3rd through 9th, booking for you guys for Norwegian, free at sea. All right, Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, which is September 6th through November 2nd, announced a new house. It's called Yeti Terror of the Yukon. In a remote part of Canada, loggers and trappers seek refuge from the elements. You're in Yeti territory and they'll stop you cold. Halloween Horror Nights now on sale, and also the packages are on sale. And again, Hallsville people, you have a week off in October. If you're wanting to go do this, or you're wanting to do a split stay between Walt Disney World and Universal, please let me know sooner rather than later. That week is booking up. It is also booking up in Disneyland too. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, speaking of Disneyland, is now officially open at Disneyland Park. And here's how this works. Now, I believe we sort of talked about this last week, but just to double check or reiterate, and this will affect me too. So I have gone onto my Disneyland app. I have downloaded the latest version. I've updated my app so that I will be able to join a boarding group to get onto Batuu, which is the planet that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is on. So basically how it works is, once you enter Disneyland Park, so once your ticket is scanned, you can get on the Disneyland app and you click on Get Access. There's a Star Wars graphic on the page and you click on Get Access, and then it'll tell you, is the land open or do you have to get an available boarding group? And if it says you have to get into a boarding group, then you click on that button and you pick all the people in your party that are going to go on the boarding group with you, and then it gives you a notification when it's time for you to board and go into Batuu. So if there's a virtual queue, it'll say you need to get in a boarding group. If not, it'll just say open and you can go straight into the land. It also lists the wait time for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in that section when you click on Get Access. So other 2 places they're going to have reservations are going to be Savvy's Workshop, which is the place where you make the lightsaber, have that experience. And the other one is Oga's Cantina, and they can be made as early as 7 a.m. Pacific time once you're there and in the park. So they are linked to your credit card though, so it will require a credit card guarantee to make those reservations. With Savvy's, I think they actually charge your card the $199.99 per lightsaber that you're booking the reservation for to make. And then Oga's is not going to charge you anything, but if you don't show up, then you'll get charged, just like a regular dining reservation. So a credit card will be charged or will be used to make that guarantee to get your reservations for those 2 places. And if you have a reservation, so let's say the land is closed and it's saying that you need to book a boarding group, if you have one of those reservations to Savvy's Workshop or Oga's Cantina, then you just go into the land at the time of that reservation and you don't need a separate boarding group. All right. Now they've got some breakfasts available in the land now since it's opening with the park. So your first stop in Blackspire Outpost should be Ronto Roasters to fuel up for the day. The large pod racing engine hangs overhead, which fires the barbecue pit, while a former smelter droid carefully turns a spit of meats. This marketplace stall offers a mouth-watering Ronto wrap, which I've heard is really good, including the savory Ronto morning wrap. It's a delicious snack with scrambled eggs, grilled pork sausage, shredded cheese, and peppercorn sauce wrapped in a pita. After breakfast, you can stroll the Blackspire Outpost Marketplace to haggle with vendors from across the galaxy. Blackspire Outfitters has all the latest Batuuan styles, and the Creature Stall houses some of the galaxy's most unique and cuddly pets. The marketplace is yours to explore with something new to see stunningly around every turn. Here's a tip. The Kowakian monkey lizards and the porgs are among the critters that you will find at the Creature Stall, available for you to purchase and take home with you or adopt. Of course, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is available for you to fly, and there are no fast passes for that yet. Of course, there's a droid depot where you can build your own droid. There's the blue or green milk stand, and you can mobile order blue or green milk or at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, which is the quick service there, in addition to Ronto Roasters, which you can also mobile order there. And then Oga's you can get reservations for because it's small. So the reason you would have to have a separate reservation to see Oga's Cantina or to do the Savvy's Workshop lightsaber building experience is because it costs, not just the cost, but also it's a small place. So like Oga's Cantina holds like maybe 30 people at a time, not much more than that. And then the Savvy's Workshop experience is only for 14 people at a time, and there's only one room that they do it in. So it is a very small capacity attraction. So that's why they're needing you to make a reservation if you're wanting to do that the day you're there. Oh, let's talk about Aulani, a Disney resort and spa in Hawaii. Did you know that Aulani boasts the only private snorkeling lagoon on Oahu? At the serene saltwater lagoon called Rainbow Reef, you can take the plunge and swim up close with Hawaiian reef fish. Well, they're excited to share at the Disney Parks blog this week that Aulani Resort has just introduced 2 new programs that offer up-close encounters with the dazzling marine life at Rainbow Reef, located in the Wakaholi Valley pool area. Underwater Explorers is the ideal experience if you want to try scuba diving but are not scuba certified. In this 2-hour experience, you'll start with a 25-minute lesson on the basics of scuba equipment, diving, and safety procedures. You'll get to practice the dive skills you've learned and then enjoy a free swim through the crystal clear waters of the Rainbow Reef. That's really cool. During your dive, you'll see colorful marine life like butterfly fish, angelfish, surgeonfish, and tangs. You may even catch a glimpse of one of Aulani's hidden menahui, because Rainbow Reef is a man-made lagoon. It offers a safe, high-visibility environment where you can dive without unpredictable waves or currents. Underwater Explorers is ideal for scuba beginners ages 10 and up. Included in the experience are the use of the mask, fins, and a wetsuit, a complimentary flask and Rainbow Reef fish ID card to take home with you, and a video of your experience. The cost for the Underwater Explorers Experience program is $189 per person plus tax, which there's the little things you get to take home with you. Which, considering the fact that you get scuba diving training and you get to use their equipment, and you get these free souvenirs here, I mean, that's not a bad price. The Rainbow Reef Fish Feeding Experience is a fun way for you to have an up-close interaction and learn about the many tropical fish who call the local waters home. Aulani's animal programs biologists start with a brief introduction of the fishes in the Rainbow Reef. You'll see the differences between the many species of fish and learn what the fish eat. For example, some are herbivores, some are carnivores, and some are omnivores. Wow. With a better understanding of your new fish friends, you'll have a chance to feed them while standing on the Rainbow Reef walkway, also a gorgeous photo spot. The fish feeding experience is about 15 minutes and costs $7 per person. To learn more about the incredible marine life encounters available, please check out Rainbow Reef at Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. Also, they have snorkeling there. And the Rainbow Reef, in addition to these 2 new services they're introducing, they also have a week pass that you can get there that's not very much per person. I don't know, it's like $30 a person or something, maybe $15. It's not very expensive, but you get the chance to go to Rainbow Reef every day of your stay at Aulani if you purchase that package. So definitely check that out. It's a really cool place. Okay, so Magic Kingdom has released their park hours for July 3rd and July 4th. And I have clients going, so pay attention, all you people. I have like 6 sets of families that are going for this particular week. So July 3rd from 8 a.m. to midnight is when Magic Kingdom is open. And July 4th, it's going to be open from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky, offers booming fireworks orchestrated to patriotic melodies showering in the Magic Kingdom sky on both July 3rd and 4th at 9:15 p.m. Guests can also dance the night away with DJs spinning tunes at the Hoedown Throwdown in Frontierland and an out-of-this-world galactic gathering in Tomorrowland. Fans at home can join in on the Independence Day celebration, everybody pay attention to this, by viewing a special July 4th live stream of the dazzling fireworks display on the Disney Parks blog. I'm going to watch. I watch every year. A fuzzy cast of Muppets, Miss Piggy, Kermit, Fozzie Bear, and friends reenact famous moments in American history in a whimsical way during the Muppets Present Great Moments in History, which is so funny. The live show is performed several times daily near the Hall of Presidents in Liberty Square. So those are some July 3rd and 4th activities you can do in the Magic Kingdom. For the 8th straight year, the Vancouver Fraser Port Authority has awarded Disney Cruise Line a Blue Circle Award for their voluntary efforts to conserve energy and reduce emissions while the Disney Wonder is in the port of Vancouver. So congratulations, Disney Wonder. Public service announcement. If you build a remote-controlled droid at Galaxy's Edge when it opens at Hollywood Studios, please remember it cannot be taken on a Disney cruise because remote-controlled items are on the prohibited list for Disney Cruise Line. They will allow you to take the outer shell of the droid onto the ship, but you must leave the remote and the internal functioning portions of the droid on land. So this is according to Scott Sanders at the DCL blog. Thank you, Scott, for that public service announcement. So if you build a droid at the Droid Depot once Galaxy's Edge opens in Hollywood Studios, and then you go to Port Canaveral to board a Disney cruise, you cannot take the internals of the droids with you, nor can you take the remote. FYI. According to Universal Orlando Endless Summer Resort update, so this is the resort I'm staying at next year when they open the new dockside portion, but this week, the Surfside Inn and Suites open. And so both of those together are called the Endless Summer Resort at Universal Orlando. It is their true value resort complex. Cabana Bay and Aventura Hotel are now considered prime value. So there's a difference now between this Endless Summer Resort Complex and Cabana Bay and Aventura. Those are prime value, these are value. So guests staying at Universal's Endless Summer Resort are not permitted to access the pools or poolside amenities at other Universal Orlando Resort hotels. So if you're staying at one of those other, like the prime value or above, then you're allowed to pool hop between those other resorts over there next to the parks. But if you're in the new value resort, the Endless Summer Resort, you're only allowed to use the pools there at the Endless Summer Resort that they share. You're not allowed to go pool hop over at the other resorts. So just letting you know that. And Disney has cracked down on this too. Walt Disney World, there is hardly any pool hopping allowed anymore at Disney World either. Okay, so speaking of Universal Orlando, the new Big Fire restaurant in City Walk, which is kind of like an equivalent to Disney Springs for Disney World. It's called Big Fire, and it just opened this week, and they released their menu, which looks amazing. So remember, this is the restaurant where they have, it's almost like you're camping or eating out on a grill or something, but they have a huge fire in the middle and they cook all the food on this fire. So it's all like campfire inspired dishes, including s'mores. So that's pretty cool. And that just opened this week at Universal Orlando City Walk. For the premium paid missions, users will have the option of buying with real US dollars in it. Oh, okay. So this is something that came up on the Play Disney Parks app, which, by the way, has an update. If you have that app and you want to use it in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you need to update your app. But according to DisneyExaminer.com, there will be premium paid missions now available on the Play Disney Parks app in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Users will have the option of buying with real US dollars in-app missions that are on top of the free ones that you can currently do within the data pad. The paid missions will differ, however, because they will add to the variety of things that you can do within the land. For instance, your credit exchanges might take you to meet a fellow galactic traveler to Batuu, who'll send you on a mission that triggers even more in-park interactions with other people. Similarly, there might be missions that trigger an interactive element in the land. Think of the things that happen when you wave a wand in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, or the past interactive role-playing games that Disney did in Disneyland, like The Optimist, which is a secret RPG tied to a movie they released called Tomorrowland. Things may magically happen if you complete missions or you fail them. In any case, there's a lot planned for the Play Disney Parks app through the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge datapad function. And that's key to understand. The app was created to entertain people while waiting in line. Thanks to datapad and its future functionality, it has the possibility to be the thing you use when you're out of one. So that's interesting. And because of this, if your kids have access to a device and they are on that Play Disney Parks app, you might want to make sure your credit card is not linked to their account, because it sounds like they're going to be able to charge it to make in-app purchases. So you definitely want to monitor that. It hasn't started yet, but it looks like it's going to soon. All right. So Beaches and Cream Soda Shop was supposed to be under refurbishment starting now, basically. And so they didn't have any reservations available because they were going to start refurbishing the restaurant. But now that refurbishment has been pushed back until late August, and reservations are available now through late August. So if you were wanting to go and you weren't able to because it was supposed to be closed, they've now decided to push back that refurbishment until late August. So if you're going to be there before then and you wanted to go to Beaches and Cream, check and see if there's any reservations left. Let's see. This is cool, and I'm going to stay here in September. The Grand Destino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort will feature interactive, personalized smart TV systems with free on-demand movies. So that's cool. Let's see. Making sure I'm getting everything I want to tell you off of this. The Oasis Canteen is to return as the new beverage kiosk near Indiana Jones' Epic Stunt Spectacular at Disney's Hollywood Studios instead of what they changed it to. I don't even remember the name of what they changed it to, but they're changing it back to the Oasis Canteen. Okay, Cabana Bay. Speaking of, this is a prime value resort at Universal Orlando. It's very popular. So they have a limited time offer going on right now where you can get a $50 dining credit when you stay for a minimum of 3 nights at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. We must book it by July 31st, and it's valid for travel from November 3rd of 2019 through December 25th of 2019. So it's a holiday offer. All right, so if you're wanting to go to Universal Orlando during the holidays and stay at Cabana Bay, you can get a $50 dining credit when you stay for a minimum of 3 nights. So we just got to book it by July 31st. That's a really good deal, and they have great restaurants at Cabana Bay, so to have that dining credit would be very nice. Speaking of credits, Disney's Adventures by Disney packages are offering some discounts. If you book early, you can save $750 per person on select adult exclusive Disney Adventures by Disney trips. So you must book through July 13th for travel departing February 17th of 2020 through March 14th of 2021. This excludes river cruises, escape weekends, and Disney Cruise Line related add-ons. So not those things, but any other adult exclusive trips, of which there are 30-something, I believe, during this time period, you can save up to $750 per person on select adult exclusive trips with Adventures by Disney. And we got to book it by July 13th. There are 2 new stroller models that are now available for rental at Disney's Animal Kingdom during a limited test trial period. They look like regular strollers. If you've ever rented a stroller from Disney, then you know that they are big plastic monstrosities, and they are not like a regular stroller that you would rent from like Kingdom Strollers or that you would bring yourself that's made of cloth, you know, and like foldable. The Disney strollers you rent at the front of the parks are like these big plastic things. They're hard and they don't fold. So now they're trying out some foldable, normal, cloth-like strollers for 2 kids or 1, so double or single strollers at Animal Kingdom. So if Animal Kingdom's where you're renting your stroller from, you can use these new ones they've got in this trial period right now, which to me look a lot more compact and a lot more comfortable for your kids. They have canopies, and it says even during the trial period, you can get the cup holder attachment for free. So that's definitely worth trying out while you're there. Hopefully they'll extend that to all the parks. I think that'd be better stroller options than what they currently have. All right, there are many delicious delicacies you may find when visiting Batu, but none will cool you off like some blue milk or green milk. Visit the milk stand and pick up a Bubo Wamba Family Farms Light Up Sipper today. And that's resident of Batu, Yoda, barking at a dog. So this is limit 1 guest per transaction or 1 per transaction. That's what they are, and they light up. But it's a milk sipper that you can get with your green or blue milk in it. On the planet of Batu. Pixar Palace parking structure opens the new tram loading and security area to the public, and Disney announced this week will officially open June 30th. So this is the new parking structure in Disneyland to help out with crowds for Galaxy's Edge. It's called the Pixar Palace parking structure, and now the tram loading and security area is open to the public, and the whole parking structure itself opens on June 30th. D23 says, fly high with this Disney Legend of Dumbo in an unforgettable adventure for the whole family. Fall in love with Dumbo again on digital, Movies Anywhere, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD today. You can get it now. So if you wanted the Dumbo live action movie, it is available now. Here's another Universal Orlando offer. This one is play more with 5 days for the price of 2. This is going on for a little while. You buy 2 days worth of tickets and you get 5 days worth of tickets for the price of 2. Basically, they give you 3 days free. So there's still time to experience Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure with this special offer. You can purchase they extended the date to purchase by to July 31st. So we have until the end of July to purchase this ticket for you. That's actually a 5-day ticket for the price of 2. You can use it any day up through December 20th of 2019. So those of you wanting to go in October, that's a really good deal. They are from $244.99 plus tax per adult, which is a 2 parks, 1 park per day ticket. I recommend getting the park-to-park ticket, though, which is also offered under this offer, because that way you can ride the Hogwarts Express back and forth between the 2 parks for Harry Potter worlds. So that got extended through the July 31st. So if you're wanting to travel to Universal Orlando through this fall, that's the ticket we need to get you. This 4th of July, you're invited to celebrate with us right here as we live stream Disney Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky, live from Magic Kingdom on July 4th. The stream begins at 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So for those of us in Texas, that is 8:13 p.m. on July 4th. Avengers Endgame hits digital at the end of July, Blu-ray and DVD in August. So if you're wanting to purchase that one, that is when it will be out to purchase. But it's also hitting the theaters again this weekend with new footage. I'm not really sure what they're adding, but I think they're trying to beat Avatar. So, which I found out this week, Avatar was re-released too. So those numbers for Avatar include a re-release. Disney Countdown to Midnight. Dining, dancing, music, and more will all be components of Disney Countdown to Midnight in the Fantasia Ballroom of Disney's Contemporary Resort. So they're announcing already the New Year's celebrations that you can add on to your stay at Disney World. So this one is in the Fantasia Ballroom of Disney's Contemporary Resort. The New Year's Bash Band and a DJ will set the party scene, and guests will ring in 2020, viewing the Magic Kingdom New Year's fireworks and raising a glass of bubbly. Disney chefs will produce incredible chef-tainment behind animated shadow boxes. Menu highlights will include items like barbecue spiced wild Florida shrimp and grits with cherry wood smoked bacon, pan-seared sable fish with leek fondue, and classic red wine reduction. And desserts will feature a white chocolate raspberry creme brulee and a Florida key lime bar with toasted meringue, raspberry, and passion fruit. Note that guests must be 21 and over to consume alcoholic beverages, and the party runs from 8 p.m. to 12:15 a.m. The cost is $299 per guest. Tax and gratuity is included in that price. The Disney Ink and Paint Club is also going to be available for New Year's Eve this year at the Contemporary Resort. The Disney Ink and Paint Club offers a VIP lounge experience, which can be added as an enhancement to the Disney Countdown to Midnight party at Disney's Contemporary Resort. The Disney Ink and Paint Club offers a VIP lounge experience, which can be added as an enhancement to the Disney Countdown to Midnight party. The theme lounge will pay tribute to the ink and paint department at Walt Disney Animation Studios and to the era when animated legends debuted on the big screen. Mickey and Minnie will be meeting and greeting guests while a pianist performs and adds to the ambiance. This special reception begins an hour before the Disney Countdown to Midnight party and features action stations, the Cones and Shooters Station, the Cold Tapas Station, the Hot Tapas Station, and the Action Carving Station. Cocktails, champagne, and cordials will also be served throughout the night at the bar, and desserts will be available during the fireworks viewing. The Disney Ink and Paint Club is only available as part of an enhanced ticket that includes access to both the Disney Countdown to Midnight party, which we just discussed, and the Ink and Paint Club lounge. This total package is $499 total per guest. Pixar Party and New Year's Celebration is also available at the Contemporary Resort Convention Center, second level. It will play host to Pixar Party and New Year's Celebration. Families at Kids at Heart will be welcomed by Sarge himself, and the scene will be set with vignettes inspired by Toy Story, Up, and more. Character appearances will include familiar faces from Up, Toy Story, Inside Out, Monsters, Inc., and The Incredibles. Pixar face painting, balloon art, and boot camp with Sarge will provide entertainment, especially for the kiddos, while a DJ will play Radio Disney hits. Pixar face painting, balloon art, and boot camp. Oh, I just said that. A buffet dinner will be served to all. and everyone can head outside as the clock strikes midnight to see the Magic Kingdom fireworks. The party runs from 8 p.m. to midnight. The price is $199 per guest. Both child and adult pricing is the same. Tax and gratuity is included in that price. These are available for me to book now. So if you're going over New Year's, which I have clients doing this, and you're wanting to do one of these parties instead of being in the park, this is just an easier way to do it. Less people, less crowded, your own private little party there at the Contemporary Resort, then let me know. MSC Cruises has announced that the opening of sales for the MSC Seashore for her inaugural season in the Western Mediterranean has started. Starting in June 2021, she will sail a 7-night itinerary calling at Barcelona, Marseille, Genoa, Naples, Messina, and Valletta. Sales open today exclusively of MSC Voyager Club members for a 2-week period. All other guests will be able to book cruises starting July 11th of 2019. The new ship is the first of the 2 enriched Seaside Evo ships with extended public spaces, more staterooms, and the highest ratio of outdoor space per guest of any cruise ship in the company's fleet. Growing from the Seaside class, the new vessel is built on a similar platform by Fincantieri and is 52 feet wider, with capacity growing to 4,560 guests. Gianno Onorato, who is the Chief Executive Officer of MSC Cruises, commented, "Each and every ship that we build is different. The MSC Seashore is an evolution of the groundbreaking Seaside prototype, but this enriched ship has allowed us to further enhance the guest experience with the introduction of new features and facilities, as well as some further improvement of the existing ones. With an increased capacity and expanded facilities, MSC Seashore will offer guests myriad opportunities to get closer to the sea, providing yet more options for vacationers to enjoy the beauty of the Mediterranean when the ship comes into service. The increased size of the vessel has allowed for some of the public spaces to be redesigned, creating new public areas, as well as optimizing the location of other areas throughout the ship. A new double-deck show lounge has also been created below the aft pool, which is now on deck 8, while the indoor pool on deck 18 will be extended with an additional deck over and around the pool. The family offering has also been expanded with an even bigger kids area and the ultimate state-of-the-art water park. A brand new restaurant will be introduced for Aurora guests, as well as additional main restaurants. There will be a new location for the specialty restaurants on deck 8 as the buffet will be moved to deck 16. This new position for the specialty restaurants allows for waterfront seating on the waterfront boardwalk, bringing guests over closer to the sea as they enjoy their lunch or dinner. MSC Seashore will also feature new stateroom designs, such as connected staterooms for families or groups. The MSC Yacht Club, which is their concierge level service, will offer a new style of suite featuring a walk-in wardrobe. In addition, there will be 2 more luxury suites with whirlpool baths and 28 more terrace staterooms with their own private area for sunbathing, according to the press release. So that's exciting. If you didn't know, MSC Cruises also sails out of Miami. So there are a lot of Caribbean options, and they're actually their special private island in the Caribbean will be available starting November of this year, I believe. For the first time in summer of 2020, you can enhance your warm weather getaway aboard the Disney Fantasy with an Adventures by Disney cruise package. So these Caribbean cruise packages start in 2020 on the Fantasy. Offered on select Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries in June, July, and August, this premium experience gives you the chance to enjoy the Caribbean like never before. You can enjoy unique excursions for the entire family. Adventures by Disney hand-selected premium port adventures to immerse you in spectacular locales and fascinating cultures. Led by Disney-trained adventure guides and local experts, every detail of your guided group experience is thoughtfully arranged to make the most of your time in port. In the Western Caribbean, you'll cruise the turquoise waters on a private boat, savor a Mexican fiesta on a private beach. You can tube down a private stretch of river, explore mangroves in a glass-bottom kayak, search for starfish on a snorkeling expedition, and much more. In the Eastern Caribbean, you'll go island hopping in style, exploring the British Virgin Islands by private boat on a trip customized by the captain specially for you. Then in a different port, you'll become part of the crew on a real pirate ship, sailing into battle with another pirate vessel for some swashbuckling fun. Sail ho, me hearties! Live the private island VIP life. When you visit our private island of Castaway Cay, you'll get to enjoy the day like a VIP with priority access to disembark the ship and get first selection of lounge chairs. In addition to all you care to enjoy food and drink and premium beverages, you'll also have access to bikes, floats, snorkels, kayaks, paddle boats, and paddle boards. After a private lunch of seafood and barbecue, you can also enjoy a massage, hair braiding, and a mixology class reserved exclusively for Adventures by Disney guests. All of this premium access plus a day in paradise means you'll be living your best life. Get exclusive onboard experiences as well. Starting with a private welcome reception at Remy, the luxurious French-inspired restaurant on the Disney Fantasy, you'll enjoy VIP treatment throughout your cruise. Each adult will get a one-day pass to the Senses Spa Rainforest Room, where you can experience the benefits of the steam, heat, and water therapy, relish the calming ocean views while reclining in heated mosaic tile relaxation chairs, or you can lounge outside in a whirlpool tub on the private teak deck. Other VIP experiences included behind-the-scenes prop experience and tour of the Walt Disney Theater, being among the first off the ship in each port, plus the chance to bid your fellow adventurers and new friends a fond farewell at a private reception the last evening of the cruise. What's more, all onboard and excursion photography are included in this Adventures by Disney package. So this is really cool. This is going to be on the Disney Fantasy, Adventures by Disney packages. You can add to either a Western Caribbean or Eastern Caribbean 7-night sailing on the Fantasy next summer, June, July, and August in 2020. So if you're interested in adding that to one of those sailings, let me know. Oh, and we have the official dates for Avengers Endgame. It releases on digital July 30th and Blu-ray August 13th if you're wanting to mark your calendars. Thanks to a new update on the Google Play App Store, we've just learned that pay-to-play job packs are in the plans for Star Wars Datapad, which is something we just talked about. They're called job packs, so that's something new we didn't talk about. As of right now, we're not sure how much these job packs will cost according to blogmickey.com, but the Play Disney Parks app listing on the Google Play currently show an in-app purchase price range from $1.99 to $4.99, so we'll see. The March of the First Order in Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World is coming to an end on July 16th, 2019. Just fair warning on that, probably because Batuu is going to open in August. Lightsaber hilt pieces are now being sold separately as scrap metal at Savi's workshop in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Well, that's interesting. Here's another... No, wait, that's the same one. Sorry, Universal discount I already told you about. All right, the new restaurant Big Fire is now open in City Walk. We talked about that. That's what it looks like. We talked about what's going on in the Magic Kingdom for July 4th, but let's talk about other parks. Okay, so Epcot on July 4th will have Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. It will end its nearly 20-year run on September 30th, so this will be the last chance to experience the patriotic version of 4th of July grand finale of this beloved nighttime spectacular. The Heartbeat of Freedom fireworks extravaganza will begin immediately following the 9 p.m. Illuminations, Reflections of Earth display. Other entertainment at Epcot is the Voices of Liberty will perform Great American Tunes during a 4th of July concert on the American Gardens Theater stage at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. on July 4th. The group will also perform in the Rotunda inside the American Adventure Pavilion, which is where they normally perform, at 2 and 3 p.m. Guests can meet favorite Disney characters during their Spirit of 76 patriotic attire at the American Adventure throughout the day on July 4th. Oh, they're so cute. And guests can indulge in themed eats and sips honoring Independence Day throughout the park. Everything from patriotic cupcakes and special dining packages to red, white, and blue sangria and a boom berry lemonade. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, Star Wars, a galactic spectacular. You can celebrate Star Wars, a great icon of American culture, at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This one-of-a-kind show takes to the sky at 9:30 p.m. nightly. Also, Disney's Animal Kingdom is their newest nighttime show, Rivers of Light, We Are One, celebrates a connection with nature through light, water, and fire. It has 2 showings that night on July 4th at 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Disney Springs, you can be on the lookout for special 4th of July decor at Disney Springs. We hope you have a safe and happy 4th of July. All right, so since MSC is allowing us to book their new ship for Mediterranean sailings in 2021, let's talk about the extended offer they have right now going through August 15th. It's called All In Drinks and Wi-Fi. They now offer unlimited drinks and free Wi-Fi on Caribbean cruises, unlimited drink selection from MSC Easy Package. The standard internet package varies by ship and itinerary, and this promotion is good through August 15th now. So you'll see it every time I post the Tuesday cruising prices for different cruise lines. This one is on there, and it's called All In with MSC Cruises. The MSC Seaside and the Armonia and the Meraviglia are the ones sailing currently in the Caribbean from Miami, but starting in 2020 and 2021, the MSC Divinia is going to join them in the Caribbean. Interesting. Here's another package that MSC is offering. It's called Escape to Sea. It's cruise-only rates, which is their lowest fares for Caribbean sailings on the MSC Seaside, Armonia, Meraviglia, and Divina through April 5th of 2020. You can enjoy a balcony or B1 stateroom starting from just $99 per person per day. This promotion also expires August 15th. So if you're wanting to sail with that plan, let me know. In Europe, they have a 2-for-1 promo. Prices are 2 for 1 in all categories compared to the full brochure rates for the first and second passengers on 12 MSC ships, starting at $519 per person on select sailings in the Mediterranean, Northern Europe, South America, China, Japan, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, India, and South Africa through March 21st of 2020. It's combinable with their kids sail free offer, where applicable, when berthed as the third and fourth guests in a room. Only one of the following discounts may be applied per stateroom as applicable, either the MSC Voyagers Club or military, civil service, or interline discounts. 2-for-1 plus for select sailings of the MSC Lyrica, which is departing the United Arab Emirates, guests will receive a shipboard credit up to $75 per person, $150 max per stateroom, based on cabin category. So that's pretty cool. They also have Grand Voyages sale for 2-for-1 plus. Extended sailings and transatlantic voyages offer travelers the opportunity to experience destinations rich in history and culture. 2-for-1 plus offer includes unlimited drinks with Easy Drinks package available on the MSC Divina and MSC Meraviglia. Let's see, there's also the MSC World Cruise has been announced for 2021. So the once-in-a-lifetime experience, the third world cruise after the nearly sold-out 2019 and 2020 MSC World Cruises. This one in 2021 will embark on a 119-day journey around the globe, starting on January 5th of 2021. The voyage sails round trip from Genoa and Civitavecchia, Italy, which is Rome, Marseille, France, and Barcelona, Spain, and takes guests across the globe. The first leg crosses the Atlantic to the islands of the Caribbean and through the Panama Canal, sails the west coast of the continent, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Guatemala, and Mexico to San Francisco. The second leg visits scenic Maui and then volcanic Hawaii, Samoa, and Fiji. Then the ship will call at Auckland in New Zealand, Sydney, the Australian Golden Coast, Cairns, and the incredible Great Barrier Reef, Papua New Guinea, and the Philippines. MSC Poesia? It looks like poem, but with S-I-A at the end. Then arrives in Japan during its spectacular cherry blossom season. After visiting Kyoto, Tokyo, and Shanghai in China, the third leg cruises to Hong Kong, Vietnam, Singapore, and Malaysia, allowing guests to fully discover this area of the Asian continent. Finally, crossing the Indian Ocean to Sri Lanka and Dubai, guests can explore Oman and Jordan, Petra, and travel through the Suez Canal back to the Mediterranean. The MSC 2021 World Cruise sales are now open to all passengers. Interior staterooms start at $15,349 per person, and each cruise ticket comes with 15 included shore excursions, as well as a mealtime drink package. That's pretty awesome. I mean, 119 days on a ship around the world. That's pretty cool. If you're interested in that, let me know. Lots of cruise lines offer a world cruise in 2021. I believe Princess just introduced their first world cruise. MSC has theirs. Lots of luxury liners offer these cruises like Crystal Cruises, Silver Sea. So if you're interested in a world cruise, let me know. They're so much fun. If I was like retired or could do that, I totally would. And that's a really good deal. I mean, $15,000 for an inside stateroom for a 119-day cruise that includes all your meals and shore excursions. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Stay and play package. Vacation is being offered at Universal Orlando. Wake up where the action is and take your vacation to the next level of awesome. Starting from $89 per person per night based on a family of 4. These stay and play packages are available for the rest of this year at Universal Orlando Resort. Royal Caribbean, starting July 1st, this will be their sale. So the one they have currently goes through the end of June. Then starting July 1st, it'll be the buy one, get one 50% off the second guest. Kids sale for less, which is 25% off the third and fourth guest. Now, if you're wanting to book Royal Caribbean and you're wanting to book the current deal, we only have until the 30th. So 2 more days to do that. That includes kids sale free on select sailing. So this one is kids sale for less. Oasis of the Seas balcony bonus. You can purchase a balcony on any 2020 Oasis of the Seas sailing, which has just recently been refurbished, for less than an ocean view. That's a good deal. Deck the holiday deal. Save up to $100 extra on holiday sailings on Royal Caribbean. And then finally, you can score $50 off your adventure with a promo code on select sailings, which I will have as your travel agent. So if you're wanting to book a Royal Caribbean cruise, contact me now, because if we don't do it by June 30th, your kids will no longer sail free. They'll sail for less. All right. Walt Disney World has just opened, Disneyland at California Adventure has just opened the Emotional Whirlwind, the new Inside Out ride, right in front of the Incredicoaster. So it's now open. I'll get to experience that as well. Disney has just announced also, Disneyland has the popular Bring a Friend ticket promotion for annual pass holders back out there this summer, which they've already announced it for Walt Disney World. We talked about it last week. For annual pass holders at Disney World, but this is at Disneyland. Annual pass holders starting today through August 30th can bring a friend to the Disneyland Resort with the purchase of a one-day park hopper ticket for $99. The annual pass holder must accompany the guest on the first entry into a theme park on the day of purchase. If the annual pass holder is blocked that day, this is important, they can take advantage of this offer by purchasing a ticket for not only themselves or their friend, but also themselves. So then they could get into the park and not be blocked. Tickets must be purchased at the Disneyland Resort main gate. Tickets are only valid on that day of purchase. So this is your, bring a friend with you at Disneyland annual pass holder ticket purchase offer. But a lot of the annual pass holders passes have been blocked out for the summer because of Galaxy's Edge. So you can even use this to buy a ticket for yourself, those of you who are blocked out. So that's very interesting. It looks like the issue that has forced Primeval World to be unavailable due to an extended downtime has yet to be resolved, according to WDWNT.com. In a recent update, the downtime for the Animal Kingdom attraction has been extended through at least July 3rd. And we have no idea if it will reopen on July 4th or if it will be extended past that. If you had a Fast Pass for it, you should receive a replacement Fast Pass for an attraction in the same tier, which is Tier 2 at Animal Kingdom. So I don't know what's going on there. Nobody does really, but it's been down for a little bit. I don't like that ride. I wish it would stay down permanently and they'd replace it with something else. But that's just my personal opinion. It beats you to death and it turns in a circle. I call it Primeval Hurl. All right, cast members. Let's see, touringplans.com is saying this. Oh, this is about the new strollers in Animal Kingdom that they're trying. And they're giving them to you at the same cost as their plastic strollers right now, so that's good. Oh, this is exciting. This was announced yesterday. There is a new barbecue restaurant featuring craft brews to debut at the American Adventure in Epcot later this year. So it's going to be replacing the restaurant there, the quick service called Liberty Inn. Prepare your taste buds for something special because a new fast casual barbecue restaurant featuring craft booze on tap will debut at the American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot later this year. Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecue is the name of that one, and it will take the place of Liberty Inn when it closes on July 8th to make way for this mouth-watering experience in the World Showcase. The new location will be a modern barbecue smokehouse with all the accompanying sights, sounds, smells, and flavors that you love, including a large smoker preparing fine food every day right on the pavilion's promenade. There will also be a redesigned patio for you to enjoy, so get ready to grab a brew, some barbecue, and relax inside Epcot. More details will come. I'll let you know them as soon as I know them. All right. As you guys know, I book all travel and all methods of transportation. And if you don't know that, watch my video pinned to the top of the page. So Club Med is one of those experiences that I can book for you. And if you didn't know this, there is a Club Med all-inclusive resort available in the United States. So a lot of people, have to travel outside the country to like Mexico or the Dominican Republic, which a lot of people are not wanting to go to right now, or Jamaica or, anywhere else to go to an all-inclusive resort. Not so. Club Med has an all-inclusive resort in the U.S. and they're having a deal right now. It's in Florida. It's called Club Med's Sandpiper Bay Spectacular Months, starting from $115 per adult per night. Experience something spectacular. Club Med Sandpiper Bay in sunny Port St. Lucie, Florida is about to kick off its spectacular months, a curated series of unique experiences throughout the year that will have you try new sports, feeling new thrills, and discovering new passions. Splashtacular is July through August with unlimited water skiing, wakeboarding, and more. Festacular happens November through December. Celebrate the holidays in a festive wonderland. Golftacular happens January through February. Professional lessons where endless sunshine awaits. Circus-tacular happens March through April. You can take flight on unexpected experiences. And Explore-tacular is May through June. You can discover Florida's treasures with our favorite excursions. You can earn up to 35% off in resort extras, including spa, golf, and excursions with this promo code that I happen to have. Their all-inclusive resort, Club Med in St. Lucie, Florida, includes gourmet dining, childcare, sports and instruction, free Wi-Fi, open bar day and night. So if you're interested in going to an all-inclusive Club Med resort here in the United States, in Florida, I can book that for you. Just let me know. All right. Oh, this is exciting. As we previously shared, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is expanding its royal services. It is my great honor to announce that on August 6th, the boutique doors will officially open at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And starting today, you can begin booking appointments in this new location online, which all Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and Pirates League appointments can now be made online. Just like the other existing locations at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, young guests ages 3 through 12 can experience enchanting transformations like no other, leaving the boutique as an elegant princess or a gallant knight. With a wave of a magic wand and a few special surprises, fairy godmothers in training will help make the fairy tale dreams that you wish come true. A variety of magical makeovers are available and may include hairstyling, nail polish, accessories, gowns, and more, depending on the package that you choose. Also on August 6th, all of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique locations will introduce the new Carriage package, which includes a specially themed t-shirt. They will also begin offering 4 new stylish hairstyles with customizable options and an expanded assortment of Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique-inspired products, including a spirit jersey available in both adult and youth sizes, mini ear headbands, magic bands, and other accessories to enjoy, all of which can be purchased separately from any of the packages, of course. And if you're booking at the new location at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, what better way to celebrate than by dining at 1900 Park Fair, where guests can enjoy delightful breakfast and dinner buffets hosted by beloved Disney characters. Another great experience the resort offers is the Disney Perfectly Princess Tea Party, where young princesses and princes ages 3 through 9 are regaled with music, dancing, storytelling, and a special visit from Disney princesses. Guests are strongly encouraged to make reservations in advance for this experience, up to 180 days out, of course, and just tell me and I'll make it for you. Okay, so Descendants 3 is coming out August 2nd on the Disney Channel at 7 p.m. My kids will be interested in that. Descendants 3 comes out August 2nd at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Disney Channel. So there is a chance for you to register or to enter to win the Descendants Ultimate Party Sweepstakes sponsored by Party City, including a swag bag. So definitely check that out. So even though the Pixar Palace parking structure in Disneyland is opening June 30th and the new security section and the new tram loading section is also open, the pedestrian bridge that will connect it to Disneyland is not set to be open until mid-September. So they're still building it, just so you know that. So that's why they have the trams, would be my guess. It might seem like summer is only just starting, but Disneyland Paris has released the first details of the 2019 New Year's Eve party. Taking place naturally on December 31st of 2019, the party runs from, oh gosh, they're using like 20 until 2. I guess that's, let's see, 12, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. An hour later than previous years, and thank goodness it always felt like the party just ended flatly at 1 a.m. Tickets for the 2019 party cost 99 euros or the relevant local currency and can be booked online or via your travel agent. Additionally, tickets are included in the traditional New Year's Eve dining options at the following restaurants. Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show is 245 to 280 euros depending on the category and time you choose, and the Agrabah Cafe is 335 euros for their party that includes this. More will be added. Usually you see dining possible at the Plaza Gardens, Inventions, California Grill, and Captain Jack's, but this is what they have so far. So that is Disneyland Paris. If you're wanting to ring in the new year at Disneyland Paris, it's now available to book. Universal Orlando app just got an update this week, so make sure you update it. They did an update during your account setup on the app, so when you first install or update the app, you'll be guided through the steps to create an account or sign in if you already have one. I had to re-sign in. Then you'll have the convenience of using the app for mobile ticketing, tap to pay at Volcano Bay, and mobile food ordering. Already signed in your account, you'll be notified of any ticket purchase available in your wallet. And of course, they fix bugs. This is for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal in Hollywood, not in Orlando, in Hollywood, California. For the first time ever, fans can experience Halloween Horror Nights before anyone else at the fan preview night on September 12th. Again, this is in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood. Pre-sale tickets are also available for the first 2 weekends. They have announced a Stranger Things Netflix house, a Universal Monsters Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman house, a Holidays in Hell original maze, an AMC Walking Dead attraction, and 6 more mazes that still have yet to be announced. And this is again at Universal Studios Hollywood. The most intense, spine-tingling event to besiege Southern California, now with more mazes than ever. The studio that spawned the original monster movie genre once again breathes new life into your darkest nightmares, bringing deeper fears and more hair-raising encounters to the all-new immersive world of the living, the dead, and the in-between. The fan preview night, you can encounter all 10 terrifying mazes and other all-new experiences of Halloween Horror Nights' first ever fan preview night on Thursday, September 12th of 2019, again in Hollywood. For a limited time, you can also save on pre-sale tickets on general admission for the first 2 weekends and receive a bonus gift. So on Thursday, September 12th, be amongst the first to see all 10 mazes, joined by special guests attending the event's red carpet premiere. You never know who you might see. There are a limited number of tickets available to experience Southern California's scariest, most intense Halloween event before it officially opens to the public. Fan Preview Night general admission includes access to the all-new Halloween Horror Nights mazes, scare zones, and attractions, exclusive themed photo ops with characters, DJ music performances, commemorative Fan Preview Night credentials, and new specially themed food, drinks, merchandise, which are also available for purchase that night. If you get the Fan Preview Night Universal Express ticket, it includes all of those things the general admission ticket includes, plus the following exclusive items. You get a panel presentation with John Murdy and Chris Williams, the creators of Halloween Horror Nights, and you get a one-time express access to each maze and attraction, as well as priority seating for the Jabberwockies live show. Again, limited tickets available. If you're wanting to go, I can now book Universal Hollywood as well. So if you're wanting to go, just let me know. Okay, so to the menus. Today, Walt Disney World announced the Epcot food and wine menus way early. Normally we're waiting a long time to get these, and they announced them today, so here you go. The first booth is Active Eats. The food at this booth is going to be the loaded mac and cheese with Nueske's pepper bacon, cheddar, and leeks. This one is kid approved. There is a spice-crested Verlasso salmon with Uncle Ben's quinoa and ancient grains medley, crushed avocado, and sherry vinegar, which is gluten-free. That one I usually get. There is a fruit and nut energy snack, which is house-made mixture of apricots, almonds, pecans, coconut, puffed rice, and chocolate chips. This one is vegetarian, gluten-free, and kid approved. On to the Africa booth this year, they're going to have the Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin with sweet potato and corn melee pap and a kachumbari slaw. They also have a spicy Kenyan vegan githeri with white beans, pigeon peas, curry rice pilaf, and kachumbari slaw. That's also vegetarian. And then they have a piri-piri skewered shrimp with citrus-scented couscous. The next one is a new booth called the Alps. It's going to have warm raclette Swiss cheese with baby potatoes, cornicons, and baguette, which is vegetarian and kid approved. They're going to have a venison stew with crushed potatoes, and they're going to have a blueberry and almond fragnac tart with creme fraiche cream and blue diamond almonds, which is vegetarian and kid approved. They're also adding a new booth called the Appleseed Orchard this year, which will feature charcuterie and cheese plates featuring Burton's Maplewood Farm Applejack Brandy barrel-aged maple syrup. They also will have a caramel apple popcorn, which is kid-approved. That sounds good. They also will have a frozen apple pie, which is a non-alcoholic kid-approved drink at that booth as well. That's cool. Australia's booth this year will have grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, pepper, onion, and snap peas, which is gluten-free. They will also have a roasted lamb chop with sweet potato puree, bushberry pea salad, and pistachio pomegranate gremolata, which is gluten-free. And they will have a deconstructed pavlova with pastry cream, citrus macerated berries, and lemon myrtle meringue, which is kid-approved, gluten-free, and vegetarian. Then in the country of Belgium, their booth will have beer braised beef served with smoked Gouda and mashed potatoes. They will also have the Golden Malted, which is the brand, Belgian waffle with warm chocolate ganache and whipped cream, which is vegetarian and kid approved. And they will have a Golden Malted Belgian waffle with berry compote and whipped cream, which is also vegetarian and kid approved. The Brazil booth this year was going to have the same moqueca, which they had last year, which is the Brazilian seafood stew featuring scallops, shrimp, and whitefish with coconut lime sauce and steamed rice. They also will have a crispy pork belly with black beans, tomato, and onions, which is gluten-free. That sounds good. I'll have to see if I can try that one. And they're going to have a pão de queijo, which is a Brazilian cheese bread, which is also gluten-free, vegetarian, and kid-approved, but I can't have cheese. Brewers Collection booth is going to have beverages, obviously. Lots of different beers, including a pomegranate beer and a beer flight. Canada is going to have Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup served with the pretzel roll and the Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon with truffle butter sauce, which is gluten-free. They have those same two every year. That's nothing different. The Cheese Studio, hosted by Borson Cheese, is going to have braised beef stroganoff with tiny egg noodles, wild mushrooms, and Borson garlic and fine herbs cheese sauce, which is kid-approved. They're going to have a black pepper Borson souffle with fig marmalade, which is vegetarian. And they're going to have a maple bourbon cheesecake with maple bourbon cream, caramel, and pecan crunch, which is also vegetarian. China, this food booth this year is going to have Wuxi spare ribs, chicken dumplings with Chinese slaw, which is kid approved, mala chicken and shrimp bao bun, and a black pepper shrimp with garlic noodles. They also will have their bubble tea with black tea in it and milk. The Chocolate Studio food booth this year is going to have liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle with warm whiskey caramel, which is gluten-free, dark chocolate raspberry tart with whipped cream. Coastal Eats this year is going to have the lump crab cake with Napa cabbage slaw and avocado lemongrass cream. They're going to have the baked shrimp and scallop scampi dip with sourdough baguette. And they're going to have a Pacifico True Stripe Bass Tostada with slow and fire roasted tomatillo sauce. At Coastal Eats, that's what I just did. At Earth Eats this year is the Impossible Burger in both dishes. So the Impossible Burger slider with wasabi cream and spicy Asian slaw on a sesame seed bun. Now this is vegetarian. You would have to ask them if the bun is also vegan because the Impossible Burger is a vegan burger. The Impossible Cottage Pie is going to be the Impossible ground meat with carrots, mushrooms, and peas topped with mashed cauliflower, white beans, and mozzarella. Again, it's vegetarian, but you'd have to double check with them to make sure. They would have to leave out the cheese for it to be vegan. Yeah. Okay, the next one is Flavors from Fire. At this booth this year, they're going to have the Steakhouse Blended Burger, which is blended beef and mushroom slider with brie cheese fondue, arugula, and a truffle, and blue cheese potato chip on a brioche bun. They're going to have a smoked corned beef with crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. They're going to use that fondue a lot, apparently. They're going to have a charred chimichurri skirt steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro aioli. And then they're going to have a chocolate picante, which is a dark chocolate mousse with cayenne pepper, paprika, and mango lime compote. In France this year, they're going to have the fondue Savoyard, which is a fondue of imported cheeses and Chardonnay served with croutons. They're also going to have a croissant à escargot, which is escargot croissant with garlic and parsley. They're going to have a boeuf braise à la bordelaise, pomme dauphine, which is beef braised in Cabernet Sauvignon with red onions and puffed potatoes. And they're going to have their creme brulee, which is a creme brulee with house-made chocolate hazelnut cream. Nutella. Germany this year is going to have, I don't know how to say this, it looks like Schnickerdoodle, but the ending's different. It's like Schnickendoln. Pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese, which is kid approved. They're also having a roast bratwurst in a prop and peller pretzel roll, which is also kid approved. And they're having an apple strudel with vanilla sauce, which is vegetarian and kid approved. Let's see. Hawaii, their booth this year has the Kahlua pork slider with sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney and a spicy mayonnaise, which is kid approved. They're having a grilled tuna tataki with seaweed salad, pickled cucumbers, and wasabi cream inspired by Alani's Disney Vacation Club Villas, Ko'olina, Hawaii. That is quite a name. They're also having a teriyaki glazed Spam hash with potatoes, peppers, onions, and spicy mayonnaise. And then finally, they're having a passion fruit cheesecake with toasted macadamia nuts that is kid approved, gluten-free, and vegetarian. The Hops and Barley booth this year is going to have the New England lobster roll with a warm lobster with fresh herb mayonnaise and griddled roll. The New Brunswick slider, which is going to be a slow braised beef brisket pot roast style with horseradish cream and crispy fried onions on a potato roll with pickled vegetables on the side. Finally, they're going to have a freshly baked carrot cake and cream cheese icing, which is vegetarian and kid approved. Then India's booth this year is going to have warm Indian bread, naan, with pickled garlic, mango salsa, and coriander pesto dips, which is vegetarian and kid approved. I doubt that, but whatever. Madras red curry with roasted cauliflower, baby carrots, chickpeas, and Uncle Ben's basmati rice, which is vegetarian and gluten-free. Also, that kind of looks like it could be vegan, too. The korma chicken with cucumber tomato salad, almonds, cashews, and warm naan bread. In Ireland this year, they're going to have roasted Irish sausage with colcannon potatoes and onion gravy. They're going to have a warm Irish cheddar cheese and stout dip with Irish brown bread, which is vegetarian. And they're going to have a warm chocolate pudding with Irish cream liqueur custard, which is also vegetarian. That was very popular last year. The Islands of the Caribbean booth this year is going to have a ropa vieja empanada with tomato aioli, which is kid approved. They're going to have a jerk spice chicken with roasted sweet plantain salad and mango chutney yogurt, which is gluten-free. And then they're going to have a casito, which is a puff pastry with sweetened cream cheese and guava sauce, which is vegetarian and kid approved. Italy's booth this year is going to have ravioli carbonara, which is parmesan and pecorino ravioli, egg yolk, cream, and bacon. They're going to have a costine de maiale, which is a balsamic glazed and oven roasted pork rib. They're going to have pollo, which is crispy chicken with marinara sauce. That one is kid approved. They're going to have traditional Sicilian cannolis, which are crisp pastries filled with sweet ricotta, chocolate, and candied orange. And they're going to have a chocolate hazelnut cake, vanilla cake, and chocolate hazelnut mascarpone cream dipped in chocolate, also kid approved. Japan's booth this year is going to have teriyaki chicken buns, which are steamed buns filled with chicken, vegetables, and a sweet teriyaki sauce, which is kid approved. They're also going to have frothy ramen. This is a new one. Chilled noodles and dashi broth with a light foam topping. Interesting. They're also going to have a spicy roll of tuna and salmon sushi topped with volcano sauce. Mexico this year is going to have a taco de puerco, which is shredded pork belly on a corn tortilla with salsa verde. Again, none of these are listed as gluten-free in Mexico, but they sure sound like they could be, so I'm definitely going to have to ask. Tostada de carne is braised beef on a corn tostada and mole oaxaqueño and chicharron dust. That one probably not, but maybe the first one. And then the capirotada de chocolate is chocolate bread pudding served with chocolate abuelita creme anglaise. That's in Mexico. Morocco booth this year is going to have a New York strip steak green chermoula flatbread with fresh radish and tomato salsa. They're going to have a spicy hummus fries with cucumber, tomatoes, onions, tzatziki, and chipotle sauce. And they're going to have chocolate baklava, rolled phyllo dough with toasted almonds and dark chocolate sauce. The Shimmering Sips Mimosa Bar is going to have a banana almond soft serve sundae made with Blue Diamond almond breeze, almond milk, fresh berries, and chocolate almond streusel, which is vegetarian and kid approved. They're going to have a cheesecake trio of raspberry chocolate and New York-style cheesecake bites that is vegetarian and kid approved. And they're going to have a shimmering strawberry soft serve in a waffle cone, which is vegetarian and kid approved. In Spain, they're going to have the charcuterie in a cone with imported Spanish meats, cheeses, and olives in an herb vinaigrette. This was on the menu last year and very popular. They're going to have a Spanish-style paella with botafara and roasted chicken. And they're going to have a seafood salad with shrimp, bay scallops, mussels, extra virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, and smoked paprika, which is all gluten-free. Thailand this year, their booth is going to have marinated chicken with peanut sauce and stir-fried vegetables, which they say is kid-approved. They're going to have a shrimp and cold noodle salad, and they're going to have a red-hot spicy Thai curry beef with steamed rice. Again, I wonder why that's not gluten-free. I'll have to ask. Let's see. The Wine and Dine Studio will have seared scallops, truffled celery root puree, Brussels sprouts, and wild mushrooms. They're also going to have a butternut squash ravioli with brown butter vinaigrette, Parmesan cheese, and pumpkin seeds. They had that last year. It's vegetarian and kid approved. They're going to have a trio of artisan cheeses, which is vegetarian. It's going to be gorgonzola with cow and sheep's milk, artiano, aged balsamic and cipollone onion, and Italico. The artist palette of wine and cheese is going to be a trio of artisan cheeses paired with Rayada Chardonnay, Rainstorm Silver Linings Pinot Noir Rosé, and I cut off the bottom part. And a Spellbound Petite Syrah. Block and Hans is obviously beverages. Lots of different brews available. Fife and Drum is also beverages, and they're going to have a beer from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Funnel Cake Stand is going to have a mini funnel cake topped with vanilla ice cream and mixed berry sangria compote. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company beverages this year are going to be the American Adventure, which is a whiskey adventure, frozen lemon and fireball cinnamon whiskey. The Canada drink this year is going to be called Citrus Sunrise, a frozen orange and pineapple juice with Grand Marnier. The Odyssey is going to be chai tea with Avion espresso tequila. And then the Future World East is an acai surprise. It's frozen wild berry and acai topped with Grey Goose vodka. At the Refreshment Outpost, the food this year is the Nigerian meat pie and a No Worries panna cotta, which is raspberry, papaya, and mango panna cotta with a cookie crumble base, topped with a Lion King white chocolate, and kid approved. They're also going to have a Savannah smoothie, which is coconut milk, agave, and amarula cream liqueur. The refreshment port is going to have duck confit poutine with fig demi-glace and a brie cheese fondue. They're also going to have the Dole Whip pineapple soft serve, that's vegan, but it's also vegetarian and kid approved. And they're going to have the Dole Whip with rum, if that's what you choose. The Summerfest is going to have the Freniat peach tart. The chocolate experience from Bean to the Bar, hosted by Ghirardelli Chocolate Company, is going to have the Ghirardelli drinking chocolate, which is non-alcoholic, and they're going to have Bonfils Rose Regal Sparkling Red Piedmont. So, those are all of the food booths available for the Epcot Food and Wine Festival this year, starting August 29th. All right, so there's new PhotoPass opportunities for in advance of July 4th, but also on July 4th in the Magic Kingdom. So from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., weather permitting, you can look for a photographer in the East Plaza Garden of the Magic Kingdom who will assist you with capturing 2 photos and a one-of-a-kind super zoom photo from a unique angle above the theme park. That's a new one, and it looks really cool. This experience will be available for a limited time after the holiday, but beginning July 3rd, the photographer here will offer a patriotic prop that you can include in your photos and video. Please note that the video can only be downloaded and shared by those with Memory Maker. Looking for another prop? You're barking up the right tree. Add some stars and stripes to your photo near partner statue, where the photographer will offer this positively fetching prop with Pluto. Liberty Square is the absolute favorite place to be at Walt Disney World Resort, especially for July 4th. Here at this land, you can just feel a new nation waiting to be born. While visiting during daylight hours, be on the lookout for a photographer near the Liberty Bell who can capture Yankee Doodle dandy photos of you enjoying the atmosphere, as well as a Muppets magic shot. Let freedom ring. That's cute. Celebrate this grand holiday and a grand photo opportunity. Visit the Fantasyland Castle wall near Prince Charming Regal Carousel and take a photo in front of Cinderella's coach. it's only there for holidays. That's pretty cool. Celebrate at the Twilight's Last Gleaming. Salute the American original Mickey Mouse with a bokeh opportunity available on Center Street near Uptown Jewelers. That's cool. It's like lit up. And finally, beginning at sunset, enjoy a dazzling display of red, white, and blue with this light painting opportunity available behind Ye Olde Christmas Shop. Oh, that's what this is. In Liberty Square. No, that's what this is. The light painting. That's behind the Christmas shop in Liberty Square. Cool. Okay, there are also some new offerings that are available during Food and Wine Festival this year that they introduced and you can make reservations for. One of which, you could enjoy Emily's Fromage Montage, where you could sample a variety of delicious cheeses served in inventive ways. You can purchase any 5 cheese dishes from the official global marketplaces listed in the festival passport, and make sure to collect a stamp for each cheese purchased. Once you've collected all 5 stamps, bring the stamped festival passport to Shimmering Sips for a complimentary specialty cheesecake unique to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Tailgaters, take note. You can pair your football mania with festival fun. No grills or picnic baskets required. Bookings start today for the new tailgate tasting hosted by ESPN's Monday Night Football, which is available select Sundays starting September 8th through November 17th. The 45-minute program will pair gridiron grub with a beverage tasting inspired by the cities of pro teams playing each other on Monday nights. Even better, you'll learn how to prepare the dishes for your next tailgate party. We told you previously about the anticipated week-long expansion to the Disney Du Jour dance party with weekend Radio Disney artist appearances. Sundays through Wednesdays, a DJ will lead the interactive fun. Fridays and Saturdays will feature performances by Radio Disney and Radio Disney country artists, and appearances from a few of your favorite Disney characters. Plan now to catch headliners Meg Donnelly with You, Disney Channel Zombies, August 30th through 31st, and Jenna Rain, who is from A Letter to Me, September 13th and 14th, Sky Cats, Like This, Disney Channel's Raven's Home, October 11th through 12th, and Jag Mac, Like a Band, October 18th through 19th. More new acts are joining the roster for the festival's longest ever Eat to the Beat concert series, returning this year from August 29th through November 19th. The full lineup we've already talked about, but there's new ones for returning guest favorite 98 Degrees, who is going to be there October 7th through 9th this year, and newcomers BB Mac on November 15th through 16th, and the Spanish Harlem Orchestra on November 17th and 18th. Okay. There is also a new seasonal grub burger that has been added to the menu at Deluxe Burger for $13.49. Again, this is one quick service credit on your quick service dining plan. It replaced the previous Caribbean burger. The sign describes the burger as a signature patty topped by tomato worms, a basil grasshopper, balsamic vinegar spiders, fresh tomato salad, fried mozzarella, and lettuce on a Parker House roll. That's interesting. So that's cool. That's available at Deluxe Burger according to WDWNT.com. Oh, we talked about this a little earlier, but here's the dates for it. Norwegian's Freedom Sale is going to be July 2nd through July 9th. During the sale, balconies and above will receive all 5 free at sea offers, and ocean views and above are eligible for free and reduced airfare on select sailings. So let me know if you want to book one of those during their sale. All right, so there is a sign that has been posted at one of the gondola stations, I think the one in Hollywood Studios, that tells us about how the gondola system is going to work and how many people are going to fit in each one on the Disney Skyliner. So, Disney Skyliner gondolas that are not accommodating a wheelchair or an ACV are going to be able to accommodate up to 10 guests maximum, with 5 guests sitting on each bench on either side of the gondola. According to the signs, guests will be required to remain seated at all times, indicating seating on the gondola may be a little cozy at times. Gondolas fitted to accommodate wheelchairs, ECVs, or other mobility devices will only seat a maximum of 6 guests. Mobility aids and strollers must fit within a 30 by 48-inch area for access. Further warnings on the sign recommend guests with a fear of heights not to ride. Also, operating hours will vary depending on the weather. The gondola fleet will include a total of 300 gondolas that will offer sweeping views of the property. A typical ride on the Scholar system is set to take between 5 to 15 minutes depending on your destination. I'm so excited to try one of those. Okay, Aunt Polly's, which is the seasonal quick service restaurant on Tom Sawyer Island in the Magic Kingdom, and it just kind of opens during busy seasons, is going to reopen just in time to accommodate Memorial Day crowds. Memorial Day? Not Memorial Day, this is July 4th. To accommodate July 4th crowds, starting June 29th, which is tomorrow, through Sunday, July 7th. And it's going to be open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. each day for lunch. Aunt Polly's recently underwent a refurbishment. And so here's the menu that it's going to have. Peanut butter and raspberry preserve sandwich with house-made Cajun chips for $9.49. This is going to be a quick service restaurant. Peanut butter, Nutella, and banana sandwich with house-made Cajun chips for $9.99. Becky's buttery biscuit barbecue sliders with house-made Cajun chips for $10.49. Soft pretzel sticks with your choice of dipping sauce for $8.99. A Mississippi mud brownie a la mode for $5.79. A Barks root beer float with vanilla ice cream for $5.49. Or an Odwalla lemonade and sweet tea slush for $5.49. Ooh, Disneyland, and I'm going to have to check this out when I get there, has a Haunted Mansion 50th Anniversary exhibit, which is now open in the Disney Gallery at the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln location on Main Street in Disneyland Park. And, of course, the Inside Out Whirlwind has opened to guests today at Disney California Adventure, but with the opening, also new character meet and greets. So you can meet Joy and Sadness right outside the Inside Out headquarters near the Emotional Whirlwind attraction. Joy is going to be available starting at 1:15 p.m. Pacific time all the way through 7:15 p.m. And Sadness is also available starting at 1:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. So basically every 30 minutes throughout the afternoon. Always check the Disneyland app for the day's times guide. So how cool. Also, as part of the announcements for the upcoming Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, Disney announced the temporary closure of O Canada, which is the long-running World Showcase Circle Vision 360 movie, and it will close August 1st to receive its upgrades, and I think it reopens. It's getting a new projection system and a new video, a new film, and the upgraded film is set to debut as part of a film festival theme for the 2020 Epcot International Festival of the Arts next January. Okay, so the ESPN Tailgate Tasting Event will occur every Sunday at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival from September 8th to November 17th. The event is going to cost $19 per person plus tax and is located at the World Showplace Events Pavilion in World Showcase at Epcot. Just so you know. Let's see, the dates are Sunday, September 8th is going to be the Broncos versus the Raiders. Sunday the 15th is going to be the Browns versus the Jets. Sunday the 22nd is the Bears versus the Redskins. The 29th, September 29th is going to be the Bengals and the Steelers. The October 6th is going to be the Browns and the 49ers. October 13th is going to be the Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And October 20th is going to be the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. October 27th is the Miami Dolphins versus the Steelers. November 3rd is the Cowboys versus the Giants. November 10th is the Seahawks versus the 49ers. And November 17th is the Chiefs versus the Chargers. So if you're wanting to go to any of those, it's $19 per person, and we need to make you reservations. So just let me know. Remember, they're on Sunday nights during the Food and Wine Festival at the Festival Pavilion Center. All right. That is all the news I have for today. I was wearing my Toy Story hat today because I went and saw Toy Story 4 last Saturday. If you have not seen it yet, it is very good. It is a fitting ending for the original characters. It is very emotional. It was also very funny. So I suggest bring a tissue. But it was really, really good. And I think a fitting ending for that particular series. I don't know if they're going to continue on with these new characters that they've introduced or this, I have no idea. I don't know what they're going to do with that. But it is a fitting ending for Woody and Buzz. So definitely go see it if you have not seen it. I also just got my tickets for the new live action Lion King movie coming out July 19th. I'm very excited to see that one. It looks really cool. So I'll have to tell you about that one once I do see it. So you guys have a great 4th of July. Have a wonderful time with family and friends and celebrating our country. If you're here in our country, for those of you who live in Europe, this doesn't apply. But enjoy your 4th of July. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.